and wellness coordinator for Plus Size Beauty Incorporated, and I'd like to welcome you to the Beauty Palace and to the world of PSB. So sit back, kick back, and enjoy.
Alright, so Tia here had a question regarding how to apply makeup. What I'm going to do today is basically generate for her a natural, everyday look she can wear going to the grocery store, going to work. It doesn't make you look like you're about to go out to the club. So, for this demonstration, I'm basically going to use Bare Minerals products. They're a really good product, especially for warmer days, as powder makeup or any type of pressed powder period isn't as heavy on your face as would be a cream or liquid-based foundation. As you can see, we have very loose mineral powder here, which is really good to help blend with your face. We're going to start here with a bit of primer, which basically just prepares the face and allows for the foundation to settle in along the course of the day. It doesn't take much. You need only about a dime size amount, and you prepare the face. Be sure to focus especially on the T-zone, as well as the chin area, as that's where you'll see a lot of your oil. First, I like to start with a bit of concealer. A lot of other people prefer other types of concealers, but I personally prefer a milk pencil from NYX. This way, basically, you have a lot of control over where you're applying it. Here, we're just going to focus on the pouchier areas of her face under her eyes. And it doesn't take much. You just apply a little bit, and then you'll blend it down. What this will do is it will create a better base for your loose powder to stick to. The best thing about Bare Minerals makeup is that you don't necessarily have to get a concealer for it. If you find any brush that will allow you to use the loose powder as a concealer, then it can be used just as that. The shade we're using today is a warm deep. With mineral makeup, it's best to use a natural brush, but sometimes synthetic will do as well. Once you've done that, blend it a little with your fingers, and if you can tell, the puffiness under her eyes has minimized quite a bit. From there, we'll prepare with a small kabuki brush. And what we do, you swirl, you tap, and as you apply it to the face, you merely buff. And as you can see, this shade is just a teeny lighter than Tia's face, or her complexion rather. However, this is a makeup that blends very well to almost any skin tone. As this is an everyday look, it won't require much because this makeup covers rather well. Make sure you blend down to the neck so as not to have a few different complexions going on your head. It's just enough where you can tell that there is makeup, but where it's not cakey. Now, just to bring and revive a little bit of the color, what we're going to use here is a blush, and I believe this is called So Fab from Bare Minerals. It's a bit of a rosish, maybe a bit of a mauvish color, what works well for brown skin tones. You don't need much. Just take it in there. Can you look at this one? That's what to apply. Different people have different ways they prefer to apply their blush. When you're going for a natural look, basically come from the cheekbone down. Try to focus on the smiling areas because that's generally where you blush. From there, you can take the Beauty brush once more and just kind of blend it down so that it doesn't look too off color. And there we revived just a bit of the color to our cheeks that was taken away by the foundation. From there, we'll go with a simple pencil eyeliner. And what we're going to do is we're going to tight line. Tight line is basically where you apply your eyeliner to the tear line directly. Just tilt your head back. And right here, and it is a bit difficult, it is a bit uncomfortable, but it definitely produces a great result. That's apply. The best way to get a tight line is to pull your face tight. Try to stay a little far away from the absolute corners of your eyes, as after a while, especially if you have oily skin, eyeliner tends to cake up, makes kind of an unpleasant appearance. Now, since we've done that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply a bit of primer. This is a NYX eyeshadow base. It's basically just your most basic. There are HD as well as pearlized bases that you can use. But basically, you want to make sure that her eyeshadow doesn't crease throughout the day. It's a long 8-hour day. We don't want to see those creases. Maybe she'll want to convert this, to an easy night out look. So from there, we're basically going to take and we're going to use a basic, just an eyeshadow brush, Precision Eye. Has two ends. One is for easy application. The other is for more concentrated application. What we're going to do today is we're going to have, this is a natural eye. Never feel scared about applying brown on brown because it will still have a wonderful look. What you want to apply the first color to the entire lid. It's going to be your base color. And the color that we're using is actually just a simple cover girl. You can make almost any makeup from anywhere. Look like it's come straight out of one of your higher end shops, or stores rather. Because this isn't too extravagant, basically going to go stick to two shades here that can blend well and marry well together. Your second shade basically takes over a little of the original coat that you put on. I personally, like I said before, I use my Beauty brush for a lot. I use it just to give it one final sweep and do a little finger blend just to make sure that everything is about evenly distributed, that no loose powders are left on the face. Last step, I'm just going to apply a bit of clear mascara. Doesn't make it look as inky, but it definitely gives your eyelashes just a bit more pop. Whenever you apply eyeshadow, it's good not to blink too hard afterward, especially if you're going to use black, as it'll generally come and kind of stain the bottom of your eyes. But here we have a very nice light, very natural look It can be worn anywhere, definitely very office appropriate, church appropriate, anywhere appropriate. You can slide on just a bit of clear lip gloss or maybe a little bit of a tinted lip. It's gonna be fun. There we have it. Continue to watch our channel for more tips and tips on how to be a better plus size woman.
I'm a diva.